What's up, everybody? This is Zack Hample here at Harry Grove Stadium in Frederick, Maryland with some rare minor league baseball action for you. I'm here today to catch up with our friend Alex Katz. He's a pitcher here on the Frederick Keys, and this is going to be the third video that I've done with him in the minor leagues. Last year, I saw him in Lakewood, New Jersey. Earlier this year, I caught up with him in Hickory, North Carolina. That was low A ball, the South Atlantic League. He was part of the White Sox organization then. Now he's been traded to the Orioles organization, and he got a promotion with that trade. So he's up here in high A ball, the Carolina League. So we're going to get him on camera later for you, ask him a bunch of questions, talk baseball, hear about life in the minor leagues. And other than that, just wander around this stadium because this place is cozy, it's beautiful. We're going to check some stuff out behind the scenes, got some really good access today. And as you can see behind me, batting practice is in progress. So we're going to head to the outfield now and see what we can get into. Let's do it. When you get up that close to the players, you can really see what kind of skills they have. And some of them have incredible power. I saw a few home runs fly completely out of the stadium, so that's why I'm out here now beyond the left field fence. I don't count minor league baseballs in my collection, but it's still fun to try to catch them. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys what the setup is here. So if you follow me over this way, you can see a really tall wall that has some advertisements on it. And there's a shorter outfield fence just in front of it, so baseballs can drop down in here. Come on, let's take a look. You can see there's just some extra equipment, an old home plate, looks like maybe some discarded groundskeeper's tools. So it's pretty neat here. You could actually hang out right here and get some ricochets coming down and balls that really fly over. Well, you got a whole lot of empty space back there, some grass, other guys out here. I know a few of them, they're trying to catch baseballs. So just a really fun, laid-back atmosphere. Try the knuckler.
So I throw 4 pitches, a 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, changeup, and a slider. With the changeup, I hold it just like my 2-seam fastball, but with a loose grip. And with my slider, I use 3 main fingers, middle, pointer, and thumb. And most of the pressure is on middle finger and the thumb, and the pointer finger is kind of spiked. And it kind of starts arm side up, and hopefully a good one lands glove side down. I'm not gonna throw it though. Uh-oh.
Oh! Wow.
How was that?
Nasty. He said, how was that? Jeez. What's up?
Hi, boy.
My man, good to see you.
Good game of catch.
Nice to throw with you, although, man, this guy threw me a slider. He made the gesture, I knew it was coming, and it was still like, oh my God, I don't know where it's going. Nasty, nasty stuff right here. All right, we are here with the man himself, fan favorite, Alex Katz.
How you doing?
Good to see you, as always. So, the last time we caught up with you, you were, as I was saying, in low A with the White Sox organization, now in high A here with the Orioles.
Yep.
And my understanding is you were traded for 2 international draft slots.
Yep.
Can you explain what that means? Because I'm not even sure, and I'm sure people watching are wondering as well.
Yeah, so with the new collective bargaining agreement, there's new ways to sign international players. And a new way to do that is with international slots. And their teams are actually able to trade those slots. So the Orioles traded 2 of their slots to get me from the White Sox.
I've heard that those slots that you were traded for are worth more than $700,000. Mm-hmm. That's pretty impressive. And also I've heard that the Orioles don't really sign a lot of foreign players. Is that right? So it kind of makes sense for them to wheel and deal like that.
Yes.
And that's why they picked you up, huh?
So since I've been traded, they actually traded a few more of those international slots. One of our infielders on the team right here with us was just traded a week or 2 ago for international slots as well.
Is there any difference between life for you in rookie ball versus low A versus high A, host families, staying in hotels, having your own place? What's your living situation right now?
It's all pretty similar between levels, obviously throughout the minor leagues. But right now I'm with a host family, and it's only about a mile or two away from the field, which is an easy
That's pretty convenient.
An easy commute to the field, and then late night after the games, a nice little 2 to 3 minute drive back. So it's not bad at all.
Solid. And do you notice much of a difference in the level of play, the skill level between high A and low A?
Yeah, a little bit of a difference. Players maybe a year or two older than the previous level, so they have a little more experience, they have more plate discipline. It's a lot of little things that definitely contribute and make a big difference.
Cool. Now we're up here in the second deck, this sort of club/suite area, and I see this big black thing mounted against the facade of the roof. Do you want to swing over here and look at this thing up above me? Look at this. It looks like a big square flat screen TV. So what in the world is that thing? You were starting to tell me about it earlier, but my mind is spinning with all the info that thing collects, right?
Yeah, so it's called TrackMan, and it measures spin rate, velocity, arm angle, arm release, stride length, pitch location, a lot of cool things that definitely play a vital role in getting better and developing as a pitcher.
So it'll even measure how far toward home plate you release the ball?
Yeah, for each pitch. So it might say 5 feet for a fastball, 4 feet 11 for a slider, 5 feet 4 inches for a changeup.
So is the idea that you want your release point to be exactly the same for every pitch, or do you kind of have to throw them and release them differently?
I'm sure there's positives and negatives to both, but you definitely don't want to tip your pitches. So maybe if a hitter realizes that a pitcher is holding back on a pitch, he's throwing a certain pitch. But every pitcher throws the ball differently, has a different release, different mechanics, different body types. So every pitcher is different.
That's pretty cool. And okay, here's the last question for this guy. How many people recognize you as a result of the videos that we've done together?
A ton, especially here in Frederick. There's a lot of Zack Hample fans. A lot of people watch your videos. It's, probably every night there's at least maybe even 10 kids that come over
really?
To me and mention your name, ask if I know you, or hey,
that's scary.
Aren't you in some of his videos? So I'm sure it'll just keep increasing as more videos come out.
This guy, man, Alex Katz, the man, on his way to the major leagues. Great catching up with you. And you think you might pitch tonight?
It's a possibility.
We've seen him twice, like I've said, in other videos. Have not seen him pitch yet. So tonight could be the night. We'll see if it happens. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Throw some smoke, some wipeout sliders, lots of ground balls. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Is it more fun to strike someone out swinging or looking?
I need to change that a little bit.
Okay, throw me a change up.
I think the most fun part about striking someone out is if they let go of their bat, which has happened a couple times. That's pretty fun to watch.
That would probably happen to me if I faced him and I'd be stepping in the bucket, so.
Or if they fall down.
Yeah, okay.
They just swing too hard and they just fall or trip or something.
Yeah, like Adrian Beltre or Carlos Gomez style, just out of control, man.
That's always.
All right, we're going to end it there because the more I stand here, the more questions I'm going to think of. But we'll catch up with him again. And like I said, hopefully see him pitch later. So, good luck.
Thank you.
Go do what you need to do, and we'll see you around. Geoff Arnold, PR guy extraordinaire / broadcaster / groundskeeper / what else?
Everything. Community relations. I don't know. I do a little bit of everything. So
this is the guy that I chatted with before I came here to ask, you know, can I come hang out, get on the field?
By the way, you're like the only reason I'm down here. Like, I never help pull the tarp.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that.
That's okay. I got my exercise in for the day.
Sounds good. So the rain is coming. We think very, very severe weather in just a few minutes, really, maybe 10, 15 minutes. So
it might actually be starting now.
Start of the game is going to be delayed a bit.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to jump on the air and do a little.
Yeah, we're going to do a little radio interview.
Everything is happening here today in Frederick.
Yeah, absolutely. Second game of the series between the Frederick Keys and the Potomac Nationals. Today we're joined by Zack Hample. Some of you might have seen all his YouTube videos where he goes around the country to different ballparks and catches home run balls and does all kinds of wacky stuff. He's an author, he's written a couple of books, and he's actually a good friend of Alex Katz, Keys relief pitcher. With that long introduction aside, Zack, welcome, and what have you thought of Frederick so far?
Thank you, and I think nothing but the best of Frederick. I've had an amazing time. One of the highlights was I just got to join the grounds crew in pulling the tarp onto the field. I guess it's going to be some severe weather tonight, so that was a lot of fun.
So you're a ball hawker, but you also have an unbelievable YouTube presence, and some of the videos that you post get over 100,000 views at times, and it's really...
Sometimes in a day.
Sometimes in a day, which is unbelievable.
It really is. It's hard for even me to believe because at the start of last season I had about 2,000 subscribers, and I wasn't really thinking about becoming a YouTuber or really devoting that much time to it. But my videographer, Brandon, just suggested, you know, hey, why don't we do a few more videos? It's been a year or two. We had thrown a few up in the past, and they got a few views here and there. But when I snagged A-Rod's 3,000th hit baseball, I suddenly had the eyes of the world on me, or that's how it felt at least. So we did a few videos at the beginning of last season, and they started getting lots of views. One got like 7,000 views in a day, and I couldn't believe it. And the number of subscribers was shooting up, and I just realized, my goodness, there's like a thirst for this kind of material. And we decided to really spend a lot of time doing more videos and travel to different stadiums, because if we're doing them all at the same ballpark, that wouldn't be as interesting. And the numbers just really shot up. And you know, it's not just a numbers game, it's fun for me to do it, and I love to share this with people and to teach some of my knowledge about baseball to fans, especially a lot of younger fans come up to me. And it's really just amazing how much it's caught on in the last year and a half, really.
This interview is being videoed right now for those...
My guy is in the press box with us. Very meta. So they're going to get this game in. Looks like the rain delay will end up lasting about 90 minutes or so. Thinking the players will be out soon to run and stretch and throw. And if you want to swing around this way, I just want to point out that the Frederick Keys clubhouse is kind of tucked back over there, and the players actually have to walk out of that clubhouse and through the concourse to get down onto the field. So that's pretty sweet for the fans to be able to see the players and get up close to them. What is that, bacon and mac and cheese?
Yeah. And crab. Oh yeah, there's crab in it too.
I might have to get that after my pulled pork nachos.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I'm just gonna go all out tonight. I had to try this. It's the pulled pork nachos. One for me, one for my videographer, Brandon. It's pulled pork, cheese sauce, red onions diced up. I left off the jalapenos, that's just not my thing. And you know what? This is not actually that big, so I might have to try one of those crazy hot dogs after I scarf this down. Messy, but solid. Okay, so I was just playing for foul balls along the left field foul line, and I didn't even notice that Alex was warming up in the bullpen. It's only the 4th inning right now. He said he was probably going to pitch, but I wasn't expecting it this early. So right now, wait a second, I want to see this. Okay, right now his team, the Keys, are winning 2-0, top of the 4th. This is the first time I've ever seen him pitch live. I saw him pitch on TV during the World Baseball Classic. That was really exciting. And just seeing this now, I'm pumped up.
50-50!
All right, it's the bottom of the 4th inning, and just like that, Alex is out of the game. He's a middle reliever, and those guys tend not to pitch too long. With him, it's usually in the 20 to 40 pitch range. Tonight, his command could have been stronger, but he did not give up any hits, did not give up any runs. It was a strong effort on his part. And again, just so exciting to see him pitch in person for the first time. Keys are still on top 2-0.
Keys fans, you know what time it is. It's time to get out those keys and shake them. We're the Frederick Keys.
It's over here in Frederick, and man, what an incredible day. Really fun to change things up for a little bit, hit up a minor league game, and there were so many highlights. I think the most important one is that the Frederick Keys won this thing by the score of 3-2 over the visiting Potomac Nationals, and we got to see Alex Katz pitch, finally, in one of my videos, so just really happy about that. Beyond that, got to work with the grounds crew, pulled the tarp out on the field, did a little radio interview in the press box, got to check out the suite level. Thank you to Tyler, by the way, for hooking that up, and just so much fun overall. As I've mentioned, I don't count minor league balls in my grand total, but I still managed to pick up a few over the course of the day. I know people. Alex may have had a little something to do with that. And he actually signed these baseballs, and I'm going to give one of them away as a prize on Instagram. So in order to win, here's what you got to do. You got to be following both of us. Me, it's Zack_Hample. And Alex is Kitty Elgato 12. So follow us both. Then look for the post where I show a photo of one of these balls and provide some info about when the contest is going to end. Leave a comment there and make sure to tag 2 other people. Alex is going to pick a winner, so good luck. It might be you. Other than that, I got to get out of here. Long drive back to New York. Lots more videos coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.